here about a month, and we're starting to run low on supplies, but we've got a small break in weather, and so we're gonna make a run for it and see if we can get to town and back. Because we've been out here so long, we're starting to run low on fuel and supplies and stuff, so I'm headed into town. We got the boat in the water, so now it's just time for me to set sail. We walked back over here because the tide was getting high and we couldn't get the Jeep and the tractor back at the same time, so we had to leave the tractor here. But I'm planning on coming back tomorrow, so I'll take you into town with me. We'll go do some shopping, and yeah, come along for the ride. The deal is that there's a small break in the storm. We haven't done a whole lot because we've been inside all week. It's just been, we've had a big windstorm all week long. There's a slight dip into this storm, which is today, and tomorrow it's supposed to pick up tonight, and tomorrow it's supposed to calm down again. So I'm gonna try to get to town, get the stuff that we need, get back over here before the winds pick back up, and get over here before high tide so we can pull the boat back out of the water, because for the next 5 days we're supposed to have 25 knot winds, and basically we'd be stuck here for a long time, and so that's why we're making the run today. Anyways, hope it all works out. Fenders out, and the wind's blowing pretty hard this way, so I'm going to put the fenders on this side. That way the wind will just push our boat into the dock. So this would be a situation where if you didn't, like, we can stay with my mother and father-in-law in town. If you didn't, this would be a situation where you'd need like a V-berth in your boat, because like right now I just got to town, it's 12:44, so that means in 3 hours it's going to be dark. So you're either going to have to travel at night to get back home, or you can stay at a hotel or whatnot. But this is like, if you're thinking about island life, this is just something that you have to kind of take into consideration. Is you kind of live by the weather and the tides, and there's not much else you can say about it. So like I said, luckily I can stay the night here, but if not, I'd have to go shopping, and then, you know, spend a few hours shopping, and then I'd be going back to the island in the dark. So we're gonna go check on the ATV and see what the Honda people are saying, if they have any updates for us. And I'm gonna grab my receiver off of that thing, so I'll have one for the tractor and one for the Jeep. We've got a seagull and a raven convention going on here. Well, so it's a pretty miserable day. It's just a little mist, a little rain, overcast, a little fog now. I got to the Honda dealership. They said they haven't got to the ATV yet. There's only one technician, so they're a little backed up, which is no big deal. I'm in no rush for it, but at least we know it's in line. And then I just got done going to Costco and Fred Meyer's and got some stuff for us and some stuff for Brad and Victoria. And then gotta go get some chicken food, and then that's it for today. And then tomorrow morning I'll wake up and go get fuel and propane, and then I'll head back to the island.
Yeah, because if you boat, it's going to take a while, and since it's like on an island, I'm like, what?
No, tell everybody.
Hello, everybody. Just want to let you know that Alaska is not an island. It's connected to Canada. Look at a world map, and you'll find it. It's not actually an island.
But it is down there by Hawaii, if you're just looking at the U.S. map.
Yeah, if you're just looking at the U.S. map, it is down by Hawaii.
Perfect. All right, it's the next day. Great weather, snowing, just below 32 degrees. We're getting all the stuff loaded in the boat, and the winds are pretty high, so we'll see what happens. Still got to go get fuel and propane, and then we'll be set to go. Can't forget the chicken food. We're in the water. We didn't slip going down the ramp. They hadn't plowed it, and they didn't throw any sand down, but I just put it in 4-low, and I had the studded tire, so we made it all right. Now we're just going to take it slow and easy because it's snowing and a little foggy. So we made it safe and sound. Unfortunately, because it was really bad in town, it took me a little longer than expected to get here. So the tide's too high to get the Jeep over here and all the stuff we need to unload the boat and get the boat out of the water. So we'll wait till the tide goes all the way up, starts to come down, and then we'll come back over here with the Jeep and pull it out of the water. Now we get to walk back. It's only about a quarter of a mile from where we put our boat to our cabin, so it's not that far of a walk. The welcoming committee came out to greet me. Are you glad I'm back? Are you glad I'm back? Oh, yeah, that's a good girl. What about you, Gunner? Oh, snap. Are you glad I'm back, buddy? Yeah. Here we go. We got the boat. The tide started going down, so we brought the Jeep over. Now we're just bringing stuff up and loading her up. See how much room we have. The wind's already starting to pick up, so I'm glad we were able to pull it out when we could, because it's supposed to get 20 for the rest of the week. For the next 5 days, it's supposed to be 25 knots and 4 and 5 foot seas. But it's also supposed to dip down into the teens, so that means we're going to get freezing spray, and we didn't want our boat in the water when we're in weather like that. Picking up.
25 knots.
Yeah.
It went fast when we came down here. Completely calm. No wind.
Here we are now.
Here we are now.
Look at Raven.
This is her first snow.
This is Raven's first snow, and so far she's enjoying it.
Yeah.
This tire's a little low, so we're gonna have to bring a air tank over here and air it up. All right, we're gonna run one load. Then we've got right there. Then we got some 4 gas cans on the beach. But we've got a lot more stuff up there in the boat, so we gotta make a second trip. But we wanted to get the boat out of the water before the tide got down too low. And so we're back. It's getting kind of dark now, but the winds have stopped. The sky's clearing up a little bit, but don't let it fool you. We're supposed to get hammered, and so it's a big sucker hole. That's what this is. There we go. We just wanted to get a little bit of that snow off because that is what allows the sunlight to get inside there. So when they go in the morning when they wake up, or in the evening when they get ready to go to bed, they still have a little light that shines through into their little coop. There we go. So didn't get it shoveled, got it shoveled. So it might not be much, but it's a little bit that will help them out. They're all doing good. We had to plug our hot water heater in since it started getting cold. And then what else we started doing was for this 50-gallon bucket here, we bought a little aquarium heater and stuck down in the bottom there. And last year when we got down into like 2 degrees, it still kept the bottom unfrozen, so we could use the tap and get water out of it. The top would freeze, but we just come in and chip the top out, and then everything else was good. So our solar panels have been working good, but now we're getting close to the darkest, couple months of the year for us. Right now, sunrise is at 8 o'clock, and sunset is around 3 o'clock. So it's not a whole lot of daylight, but we're still going to clean them off and get as much energy from the sun as we can. Now these things just need to let the sunlight heat them up and melt the rest of that ice off there, and hopefully we'll be good to go. It seems super calm right now because we talked about the big windstorm coming, but the wind's coming from the opposite direction of the island, so you probably can't see, but there's white caps out there. It's some good sized swells. It's blowing like 20 and 30 on the other side of the island, but right out in front of us it looks pretty calm. All right, so I think that's going to do it for this week. I appreciate you guys following along. If you want to see what we're doing next week, just hit the subscribe button. We'd love to see you hang out with us. All right, bye.